Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School 英語研究プロジェクト。よくある間違いを分析します。今回は absent という言葉の話をしますね。ずっと思ってたんですけれども、日本に来て absent をよく耳にしますね。ある程度こういう英会話スクールをやってて、普通の仕事場より、使う回数が多いかもしれませんが、やっぱりちょっと absent という言葉をですね、書いた方がいいかなといつも思ってます。もっと自然な、普通の表現がいっぱいあるのにという感じですね。変な話、海外に行ったらですね、absent を使っている人ほとんどいないと思います。これはあくまで自分の個人的な意見ということで、それ頭に入れておいてもらえればいいかなと思ってますけどね。So let's go into English mode and find out more about my feelings about the word absent. Let's go. First, let's look at the problem. I was absent from work. I was absent from work. I hear this expression a lot, and perhaps you may even have used the expression yourself at some point. So, of course, the problem is with the use of the word absent. So, absent is not incorrect. It's been used for centuries. But that's the problem. It's old and clunky. Clunky. Now, that's a difficult word to explain. It's awkward. It's overly formal. It's just not cool. I guess in Japanese you might say ぎこちない. Is that a good way to express clunky? Please let me know in the comments. The meaning of absent is very clear. Every single native speaker understands it. But that's not the problem here. Let's dive a little deeper and look at the reasons why. First, we have to understand how the word absent is used by native speakers. So, I have two key points. Point one, for the most part, it's used mostly in education. John was absent from school today. But this sounds like something the teacher would say. It's really formal and, dare I say, a rather proper way of speaking. You probably wouldn't find the students saying this to each other. I will be absent from our lecture at this fine learning establishment as I have family business to attend to. Oh dear, what a great shame. I do hope you will be able to attend our lessons thereafter. Okay, I'm being a little bit OTT, but you can see what I'm getting at. OTT, it stands for over the top. Point two. So, as I have said, it's mainly an old-fashioned educational word. The key point here is education. You would hardly ever hear anyone use the word absent when talking about work. But if you look in the Japanese English dictionary for 仕事を休む、学校を休む, it always says to be absent from work, to be absent from school. This is the expression everyone learned at junior high and high school. It must be correct, right? Yes, but there are better, more common ways to say it. You want to find out more? Let's do this. Simple English is best. What? You might say. All those hours I spent memorizing word lists for high school, Eiken, TOEIC, TOEFL, IELTS. And you're telling me to use simple English? Sorry, but yes. The best way to say it is by using the verbs come and go with can. At work, you could say, Yuki can't come to work today. She got a fever last night. I don't feel so good. I don't think I can go to work today. At school, you might say, John can't come to school today. He has to go to his grandmother's funeral. I can't go to my lectures today. I've got a job interview. At this English school, I always teach these phrases. I can't come to class next week as I've got to work. I can't make it to the lesson next week. I'm going to be kind of busy. Now, there are so many other ways you can say it, like these. Take a day off. I'm going to take the day off on Friday. Take some time off. Misaki's not coming in for the rest of the week. She's taking some time off. Take some personal time. Sorry I wasn't here for the meeting last time. I was taking some personal time. Here is a key point. I often hear the expression, take a rest, from work or school. The word rest means for a very short time. Like if you're hiking and you need to sit down. Let's take a rest for a few minutes. So we can't use the word rest for a long period of time, like a full day or a week. You usually take a rest or a break for a short time, and it's usually because you're physically tired. Let's take a look at 5 example sentences. And remember, there's vocabulary and expressions all the way to the end, so watch all 5. The first one is this. I'm not going to school today. I've decided to stay home to study for my mock exams. A mock exam or a test is like a practice test to get you ready for the real one. Mock basically means fake or not real. Sorry I wasn't at work yesterday. I had some random stuff to take care of. Random stuff is things that you probably don't want to talk about in detail, and by using the word stuff, it's being very unclear and people will probably understand that it's private.
Hey Scott, I hear you're taking next week off.
Yep, we've rented a cottage in the country to get a bit of R&R. So R&R stands for rest and relaxation. Wait a minute. I just told you a few minutes ago, rest is not for a long time. Oh my God, English is kind of confusing, isn't it? My friend had a pretty tough time growing up. An absent father and an alcoholic for a mother. So this expression is often used when the father or mother doesn't live together with the family. It doesn't necessarily mean divorce, but it has a big impact on the family. Many students travel the world in their gap year. They learn more in that year than in 4 years of uni. If you're an incredibly busy person and you don't have a lot of time to study English, please check out this playlist over here. It's 2 Minute English and there are 50 lessons just for you. It's perfect. I'll see you over there. Let's go.